Welcome to episode 1 of Little Did You Know Travel, the Hilton Dulles Airport, an old, dirty mess. Hi, I'm Damian Little, and thanks for traveling with me today. And unfortunately, we're traveling to a hotel that isn't really living up to its potential. We're going to the Hilton Washington Dulles Airport, right outside the nation's capital in Herndon, Virginia. It's Hilton's flagship brand for the Washington Dulles International Airport. And boy, it's got a few issues, and we're going to take a look at it. It's like going back in time.
The in-room guest experience in hotels is about to change. Stanford Hotels Corporation, who specializes in the development, ownership, and management of full-service hotels, has brought state-of-the-art technology into the comfort of the Hilton Dulles Airport Hotel. Their first-of-a-kind guest-link module service enables guests to easily connect their electronic devices to a 42-inch HD TV plasma screen.
When you think about travelers today, they really use our hotel rooms in a very different fashion than they historically used them. Today they bring with them iPods, MP3s, computers, DVDs, digital cameras, camcorders, all sorts of devices. What GuestLink allows us to do for this customer in tandem with these 42-inch plasma TVs is allow them a medium in which they can show this on a huge high-definition screen.
That is downright amazing. Thank you, Clyde. Walking into the hotel, it is like 2008. Nothing's changed. The front desk the same. There's gold reception signs. Look at the floor. Trash, leaves all over the place. Clean it up. This is your first impression. You're screwing up. A popping up floor towel. I saw people trip on it. A wet floor sign. And I had a bad feeling. Just walking in, you got that feeling like this hotel is not going to be good. And then I reached the elevators and I saw this. It looks nasty. I'm assuming this is some type of COVID juice they put on the buttons to make it feel clean. But look at this. This is nasty. Clean the damn buttons. You think people want to touch that nastiness? Come on. Laziness and just no attention to detail. Crazy. Elevator's boring. Let's go up to the 4th floor and check out the room.
One upgraded to a junior suite. Ah, nice and dusty. That's very luxurious. Oh, there we go. Ah. Well, definitely the first impression is it 2004? Because this thing is dated as can be, and it's kind of got that musky old smell to it. It's not horrible, but man, what a dated hotel room. It boggles my mind that hotels like this charge upwards of $300 a night and have the Hilton brand, and they are so out of date. And it's not like we're a generation or two behind. This is 20, 30 years way out of date, maybe even more. And there's minor things in this room I've noticed that are just like bad maintenance. And bad maintenance is irritating. Carpet stains, there's odd patches on the wall, the wallpaper's falling off, the bed. I mean, the sheets are nice and clean, it appears. That's good. But you saw the dust on the number tag of the door. And some of these chairs, there's smears all over the place. There's a little bit of a dark spot there. Look how thin these sheets are. You can always see through them. These things have been used a lot. So there's nothing that is extremely gross, but there's definitely stains. This thing, I mean, look how dirty and old this thing is. And for this shit like this pisses me off. I mean, look how old this plug is on this lamp. I mean, how old? And let's take a look at the beautiful view. This is the 4th floor, and this hotel is so weird. So this is like the central area here. Got a view of nothing. Let's take a look. And look at the broken seal in the window. I mean, that happens in an old building, but preventive maintenance. just general maintenance. You see, and I noticed this in the lobby too. They try to clean the glass, and all they do is make it worse with smears. Trying to modernize a bit and give you some USB. I mean, that's a nice touch. And then this weird lamp. But look at this cable. I mean, this is so amateur. This is like what you find in like a Super 8. Oh. Wouldn't your grandmother like to take this home? It's actually. You want some coffee? Well, you better plug it in first. Will it reach? Will it reach? Not at all. Doesn't even reach. So I have to relocate this whole thing to be able to use it if I wanted to. It never will. There was promised water in the hotel room. Great. Okay, what do we have? A no-name brand. Not a big deal. It's wet. That's all that matters. Big room. So this is what they call a junior suite. Oh my God, look at this thing. Oh, there's instructions. Because it's so fucking old, no one knows how to use it. All right, so they try with the clock to give you some USB. These lamps clearly don't. The phone. I mean, look at the popcorn ceiling. Ugh. And then the bathroom here, it's discolored. It's like this yellowy color. It's clean. Like the bathroom is clean. There's a patch there in the tub. Probably someone hit their head and died in this tub. Who knows? Oh, luxurious. This might be the 90s here. Ooh, look at that. Shower head. Not horrible, but could be better. And this. So let's see. What collection of different amenities? Crabtree and Evelyn is the Hilton standard. Okay, we got that. That's the body lotion. We have conditioner. And then we have a rosemary mint shampoo from Aveda. Not brand standards. Oh, and a really off-brand shower gel. Two different brands of, what is it? There's a shower cap and soap out of brand. Another soap out of brand. Wallpaper peeling. Ooh, look at this. Two-tone. Come on. Like, when is this thing scheduled for a renovation? Closets in the bathroom. Okay. No bodies. Got a safe. You can clearly not fit anything of value in there. Electronics in the modern age. I mean, I sound really negative on this, but this is what they think they can get for this room. Now, that's a sticker price. No one's going to pay that. But look at it. I mean, this thing is so old that it probably had an old Hilton logo and they put this mismatched sticker on it. It almost looks like they cut it. I have to look. I think this has been a Hilton for years, but you can see there used to be another sticker there. Again, just cheapy and amateur-y.
All right, I want to point this out. The clock in the room, daylight saving time was weeks prior to my stay, and the hotel did not readjust these clocks. People stay at airport hotels for early morning flights. Can you imagine setting your alarm for an early morning flight in your hotel room, only to realize you're an hour late because the lazy-ass hotel people didn't reset the clock? This is an industry standard, a brand standard thing. Clocks must always be up to date in a room. The housekeeper should do this every time they clean it and do the checklist. Clearly, they don't care. Now, look at this. This lamp they wanted to add to this out-of-date desk. This is what I walked into. A cable running across the table. All right. Could have went to Home Depot, bought a few little wire hooks, right, to go in the back of the table and not have this wire running across. This just shows the people who run this hotel do not care.
All right. Let's go check out the executive lounge or the concierge lounge here. I'm on the 4th floor. I did pick this room online. Now, this little sliver looks really small, but this is a little bit bigger than their other junior suites that kind of flank this area just because of the curve of the building. I don't know how much bigger, but does it matter? I mean, you could have a dance floor. Maybe you would get a couple extra stains in this room. And there's more. Look at that. Someone marked up it and they just like, I don't know what the hell that repair is.
As we walk out in the hallway, notice the patches down there in the lower wall. and also how the carpet's kind of bubbling up. Again, preventive maintenance is not happening. This hotel is in dire need of attention. So heading upstairs to the 5th floor. From the 4th floor, there is a stairwell to get you up there. You have a wonderful view of dirty windows. Great. And up here on the 5th is where we have the concierge lounge or the executive lounge, which is a room that VIPs or status members have access to. I'm a Hilton Diamond. I have access, but not today or for the last 18 months because of COVID, so it's closed. But this is what this lounge would look like inside. It would have all-day drinks, hors d'oeuvres, snacks, and breakfast in the morning. You can either choose to book a room with access, or if you have status, you're upgraded. But COVID knows that those tables are more at risk, so can't sit in those tables. So we'll go down to the restaurant, and those tables, you're okay. You can eat down there, but you just got to pay the price. Look at those windows. What a mess. So the restaurant's actually closed, the full restaurant. So you have the bar with food served at tables.
So at the restaurant here at the Hilton Dulles Airport, wow, it's dated, kind of dirty. It's not horribly dirty, but it's just like cosmetic things. Like the wall has this weird stains on it, mismatched paint. The menu it's a paper menu with a drip of shit on it. And come on, it's simple, easy stuff to take care of. This hotel needs a renovation. It's like 1997 in here. But let's know how the food is. I'm using my Diamond food credits. This hotel does give $18 a person currently because the executive lounge is closed.
All right, I have to correct that because the check-in agent basically lied. They told me I would get 18, a few extra dollars because the lounge was closed due to COVID. Incorrect. This hotel is in DC or in the District of Columbia area, so they are in a market that supports $18 per person per day. Hilton did this in February, got rid of the continental breakfast for Gold and Diamond members, and now give this food credit.
One tip is if you only are staying with one person like I am, make sure you put 2 guests on your reservation if you have status. That way you'll get double the credit, right? And make sure when you check in, you'll say, hey, the other person's coming later. So you get that double credit. You're entitled to it, so always book for 2 people. In the U.S., you should not notice a room rate jump. So we'll see how the food is. My $36 total credit is probably going to cover burger, fries, and a beer. And then I'll just deal with breakfast some other way. So we're back in the room after dinner. Dinner was mediocre at best. This is what I ordered, right? A burger with cheese. I paid $2 extra for 2 pieces of bacon, but these pieces of bacon were like half pieces. And I ordered it medium well. It was pink throughout. Not a huge deal, but just before I'm getting on a flight, I will eat my meat a little more cooked just in case I don't spend time in the lavatory the entire flight. Just something I do. Clearly, they don't know how to cook a simple burger. The service was okay. The menu had this weird stain on it. It was a drip of a drink, but it's a paper menu. Okay, you're telling us, oh, COVID's horrible. We got to close the executive lounge. And, oh, we're cleaning everything extra cautiously. There was shit on the wall, like food splatter, because they painted it that ugly red color. And the menu's dirty. That doesn't give me the sense of extra cleaning. The dust at my room number, extra cleaning. The buttons in the elevator, filthy, extra cleaning. It's just bullshit. And I'm tired of it because we gotta hold these hotels accountable because they think we can keep saying, cost of the pandemic, we don't have that anymore. And the funny thing is it was like some 3 pilots sitting at a table near me at dinner, and they wanted soup. Who would eat soup? But whatever, wanted soup. And the waiter says, oh, we haven't had soup in 2 years because of the pandemic. And even the pilots laughed and said, this is ridiculous. Airlines are doing it. Hotels are doing it. Any service industry thing is doing it. Retail's doing it to give you less service. Oh, the pandemic, we have to have less people working. Time's up for these excuses. So whatever. I really feel like I'm bitching. I am bitching, but I have high standards. They advertise a hotel like a Hilton as a premium brand, right? The Hilton brand. This is their flagship brand, their name of their ultimate company. And this is what they have to offer at the nation's capital's international airport. By the way, the head of Hilton, the corporate offices of Hilton, is less than 20 minutes away in McLean, Virginia. That's where their corporate offices are. Do they not drive out of the corporate offices and come down here and look at this place and be like, all right, I just noticed this. See, this pisses me off. All right. What the hell? They want to charge people $500 a night for this room with a broken lampshade.
And if we look in the lobby here, look at this. You got ceiling tile stain. Now, this is in the lobby of the hotel. The wallpaper, there's nasty stains and are peeling. I know it's hard to see on this photo. Under that little window there, more stains dripping down the wallpaper. Just another example of just disrepair. And same here. Look, something falling down? Well, why fix it? What the hell? In the restaurant, look at that carpet. You can rent a carpet cleaner to clean that nastiness. Well, there you have it. Our first stop together on Little Did You Know Travel. And yeah, it was a bit of a disappointing hotel. That's the first hotel I stayed at post-COVID where I'm really going to start ramping my travel back up. And yeah, it was a disappointing start. Unfortunately, things like this happen. In upcoming videos, we're going to talk about what you can do as a traveler to hold these hotels, especially branded hotels, to the standards that they tell you they're going to provide. So upcoming videos on that. But in the comments below, tell me, have you stayed in a hotel that's been absolutely horrible? Tell us about it in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next time as we travel together on Little Did You Know Travel.